hands on his hips in right field, hoping that Yamamoto can get him off the hook. Another 1-2 pitch is coming. It is low, 2-2. Again, the splitter. So, of course, it is no secret. That is the pitch for Yamamoto, the splitter. But it is very apparent that the Reds' game plan today is to avoid offering at that at all costs. 2 on, 2 out, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So the Deuce Wild. Here's the pitch. Ground ball through the right side. An RBI single for Stewart. 1 run is in. Hayes will follow. And the Reds cash in on the brutal error in right by Teoscar Hernandez. 2-0 Cincinnati in Game 2.
Yeah, the Dodgers should be hitting, but they're still on defense. Well, for Stewart, he had a couple of really good pitches to hit, and then with 2 strikes, kind of protection mode. And that ball was out away from him, and he hit it through the right side. Valiant effort and a dive to the backhand of Freeman, but not able to come up with it. And the Reds, who should have been out of the inning, have 2 runs on the board and still batting.
A 2-strike, 2-run base hit for Stewart, and now Elly De La Cruz. Strike 1 from Yamamoto. Not to mention the now 7 extra pitches Yamamoto has had to throw because Hernandez just straight clanked a fly ball to shallow right field, a couple feet inside the line. Stewart dancing off first, and Yamamoto is forced to disengage for the first time.
Well, for the Reds, this is just their second postseason appearance in the last 12 years, and it's their first lead in a postseason game since Game 3 in 2012.
The pitch, up and away.
That was the National League Division Series against the San Francisco Giants. So it's been a while since they have led a game postseason.
Well, they have lost 7 straight postseason games. Teoscar Hernandez just gift-wrapped 2 runs for him with their season on the line tonight. The 1-1 pitch, De La Cruz takes a whiff on strike 2. A curveball beneath the zone, but going to second base is Stewart. He's clapping his hands, stealing a bag, and getting into scoring position.
Yeah, the Dodgers didn't really pay much attention to him. During the regular season, 7 out of 12 attempts were successful in trying to steal against Yamamoto.
A ball and 2 strikes. De La Cruz lays off a curve. It's down in the dirt, 2-2. And Mo, we talked about it yesterday. This is a Cincinnati team that has prided itself on the slogan, "You can't kill us. We are cockroaches." And so with a chance to knock them out tonight, your pitcher just would put up a 1-2-3 inning. Or basically, he was going to strand a runner. And instead, an error has us working now a full count on De La Cruz. 25 pitches for Yamamoto. He should have been done after 14. The payoff pitch to De La Cruz. Strike 3 swinging. Got him with the curve. That strands Stewart, but Teoscar Hernandez's costly error gives Cincinnati the first inning lead. 2-0 Reds. Shohei Ohtani will lead off when we come back.
It's Trucktober at your Toyota dealer. Choose from the biggest inventory of the year of new Tacomas and Tundras with the biggest savings. Get a low APR or a great lease on the trucks with a legendary reputation for toughness, performance, and reliability. So hurry in today and take advantage of special Trucktober savings on a new Tacoma or Tundra, only at your Toyota dealer. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Now it's easier than ever to find the Toyota that's just right for you at Toyota.com. You can explore our full lineup of vehicles, compare features side by side, search our available inventory, see our latest offers, find a dealer. You can even build, price, and accessorize your Toyota right online. So for your next Toyota car, truck, or SUV, just visit Toyota.com. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Escape the confines of the city for the expansive beauty of the Santa Ynez Valley. Enjoy a vibrant 2-hour drive up the coast to your destination getaway. Shumash Casino Resort. Trade in your daily hustle and bustle for a stress-free, no agenda necessary break. We have all your favorite things, from a spacious gaming floor to a relaxing pool to an elegant 4-diamond restaurant. Pure joy awaits. Welcome to freedom. Go to ShumashCasino.com. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
When you got real power, you can't move.
Shohei Ohtani's first at-bat is brought to you by Asahi Super Dry Beer. Embodying the refreshing taste of modern Japan. Go beyond the expected. Well, last night, Blake Snell put up a 0 in the top of the first. That set the stage for Shohei Ohtani to hit a leadoff home run and set the tone in Game 1. Yoshinobu Yamamoto was about to throw a 0 in the top half. Alas, it didn't happen. So now Ohtani digs in, Mo, against Zach Littell with the Dodgers trailing 2-0.
Well, here's a right-hander also. He's going to change speeds. Does it very well. 10 starts since coming over right at the trade deadline from Tampa. But he gave up 36 home runs this year.
The first pitch of the game is a ball outside at 92. Littell, he's unique in that he's a starting pitcher who throws a couple different non-fastballs more than any other hard stuff. Ohtani with a big swing and a big miss on a slider at 88, a ball and a strike. Shohei last night 2 for 5. So it's 2 hits, both left the yard. Drove in 3, struck out 3 times. On a 1-1, Ohtani tries to check his swing but can't. That's a splitter that dove off the table and got strike 2. Ohtani finished the regular season with a 31-game on-base streak. Kept it going in Game 1 of the postseason. Now day 1 of October. 2-0 Cincinnati, bottom 1 on a 1-2 pitch. He tomahawks one to the first base side, fielded there by Stewart. He tosses to the covering Littell for the first out.
Well, for Littell, he doesn't throw the fastball the highest percentage. It's slider, splitter, then the fastball and sinker, and then the curveball. So he's the guy who's going to go against the grain. And for the Dodgers, they have to make sure they do not expand the strike zone and chase, in particular, that splitter out of the zone.
One out with Mookie Betts now up. He was 2 for 4 last night with a walk. Strike 1 from Littell, a fastball on the outer half at 93. You know, Betts said of the postseason, you don't rise to the occasion, you fall to your training. This is one of the hardest workers in the game, certainly in the Dodgers clubhouse. He swings and fouls back a sweeper at strike 2.
I said last night, the tendency in postseason is trying to speed things up. The trick is to figure out how to slow things down. Bring the game back to you.
Littell with a deep breath, and now an 0-2. And Betts lines it into left field, a base hit. That's going to get all the way to the wall and left. Bounces at the base of the short wall. Mookie Betts strolling into second with a stand-up double.
Well, Betts got hot at the right time. September hit 299. And here we are in the first evening of October.
So he gets into scoring position for Freddie Freeman. Like Betts in Game 1, Freeman was 2 for 4 with a walk. The top 3 in total for the Dodgers, 6 for 13, a .462 average last night. Trying to keep it rolling. Strike 1 from Littell, a fastball at the knees at 93. The chance of Freddie rain down as the World Series MVP steps in with the Dodgers trailing 2-0. 1 on, 1 out in the bottom of the first inning. Littell looks back at Betts, focuses on Freeman, who is a little tardy, fouls a strike off the net, drops down in the on-deck circle, fielded by Teoscar Hernandez.
Yeah, Littell works off the extreme first base side of the pitcher's slab. I mean, he barely has his toes in contact with it.
Littell, extreme first base side of the rubber. His 0-2 pitch slashed again into the net north of the Dodger on-deck circle. Now, Freddie Freeman has a 6-game postseason hitting streak going back to Game 1 of last year's Fall Classic. 8 for his last 24. trying to battle behind 0-2. Littell with a check on Betts and a pitch to Freeman. Strike 3 swinging. Beat him with the slider that was in the heart of the plate. That's out number 2. At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, groundbreaking research meets world-class expertise in treatment. U.S. News and World Report is once again named CHLA the #1 hospital in California at chla.org. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Betts on second, 2 outs, 2-0 Cincinnati. First pitch from Littell is a fastball at the top of the zone, but called ball 1. Hernandez last night was a beast for the Dodgers. 3 for 5 with 2 home runs and 4 driven in. This pitch is popped in the air. Shallow right field. Hustling in Hayes. He's camped out there. He will make the catch. So Hernandez cannot make up for his error in the top of the first as he ends the bottom of the first. Betts' 1-out double is stranded. 2-0 Cincinnati going to the second.
LA's best sports star.
That's a good endorsement there.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Take your fun higher at Harrah's Resort SoCal with the help of Funner California Mayor Martin Short. Test your luck at one of 500 slots or over 50 table games. Then level up your fun with one of Mayor Marty's favorite dishes at one of 11 restaurants, including the world's largest Hell's Kitchen. Take relaxation to a funner level when you try a Mayor-approved treatment at the spa at Harrah's, or chill at one of 3 award-winning pools. To score a winning getaway to Funner California, visit harrissocal.com today.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman. When it comes to your child's health, you want the team from Children's Hospital Los Angeles. At CHLA, groundbreaking research meets world-class expertise, with care completely tailored to kids. U.S. News and World Report has once again named CHLA the #1 hospital in California and ranked in the top 10 nationally for pediatrics. Whether it's routine checkups or life-saving treatments, Children's Hospital Los Angeles is where families turn. Find an all-star doctor today at chla.org.
Matt Money Smith here. Did you know that Galpin now has Genesis in the family? Yes, Galpin Genesis of Van Nuys. Nearly 200 vehicles ready for immediate delivery. They want you to be comfortable. Shop and buy from home. Check it out at genesisofvannuys.com. Find your vehicle. You'll set up your lease or finance terms through DocuSign, and they'll bring it right to you. They want to be #1. It's championship season, and Jack Ribicoff is motivated. Want you to ask for him by name. He is the general manager. Check out that massive inventory at genesisofvannuys.com and ask for Jack Ribicoff.
Now, this very moment,
back to the Galpin Motors broadcast booth on your official home of Los Angeles Dodgers baseball.
Angel City FC 2026 season tickets are now on sale. Learn more about the benefits of being an ACFC season ticket member at angelcity.com. Back at Dodger Stadium, Reds 2, Dodgers 0. Top of the second, Yoshinobu Yamamoto back on the mound. He'll face the bottom of the Cincinnati order, Stevenson, Hayes, and McLean. Yamamoto threw 26 pitches in the first inning, 12 after Hernandez's error in right, an atrocious error that ultimately cost the Dodgers the first 2 runs of the game. Tyler Stevenson swinging a warm bat. Big right-handed hitting catcher takes a first pitch sinker inside. It is called strike 1. That is a generous zone. Stevenson last night 1 for 4 with an RBI double. 7 of his last 12 hits have gone for extra bases. Yamamoto ahead of him 0-2 after pouring a fastball in there at 97.
Talking about called strikes or balls. Nick Marley worked the plate last night. He's down to right field tonight. He had 100% scoring on called strikes last night in Game 1.
0-2. Yamamoto steps back and now deals. And misses downstairs and away with the splitter, ball 1. So good showing for Marley, who is now in right, as you said. Lance Barrett at home, Quinn Wolcott at first, Alfonso Marquez, the crew chief, at second, Tripp Gibson at third. On a 1-2, Stevenson strikes out swinging. High heat at 96 from Yamamoto, who is back-to-back Ks and 1 out in the second.
Talking about the umpires, we're looking at Lance Barrett's behind home plate. You know, there was a log jam there for a while that umpires were not promoted. Barrett spent 11 years umpiring at the minor league level before a spot opened up officially as far as full-time. Oh, he had worked some major league games. but still under a minor league contract.
Ke'Bryan Hayes, right-handed hitting third baseman in the 8th spot. Takes a first pitch from Yamamoto. Fastball misses outside. Yamamoto in 30 starts this year. 3 or fewer earned runs in 26 of them. Hayes swings and fouls back strike one in the net right behind home plate. 0 or 1 earned run for Yamamoto in 18 of his 30 starts. But because of the 3rd worst run support average in the National League and a handful of blown saves by the Dodger bullpen in his starts, just 12 wins on the year. His 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
And yet last year, he had the 8th highest run support level in the National League among starting pitchers.
A ball and 2 strikes on Hayes. Bases empty, 1 out. The pitch is in the dirt. 2-2. Trying to get him to chase a curve low. Hayes did not. Last night in 4 trips, Hayes was hitless. A 2-2 offering from Yamamoto. That's ball 3 downstairs.
Well, last night the Reds hitters really expanded the zone. They swung at a lot of, in particular, the changeup thrown by Snell, who had just an incredibly great changeup.
Full count on Hayes. A .234 hitter with the Reds. The payoff pitch is chopped to third. No problems for Muncy. In the glove, shuffles and throws. And that's out number 2. Last of the order. Southern California kid and a former UCLA Bruin, Matt McLean, who had 2 hits last night in his postseason debut. One of those hits was a double. As many knocks in Game 1 of the Wild Card Series as he had in the final 6 games of the regular season combined. First pitch taken for a strike, the curve on the inner half. Dodgers trail 2-0, top of the 2nd. 2 outs and nobody on. Yamamoto into his windup. And getting strike 2 on a whiff. A sinker running up and in. Yamamoto needs 1 more strike. The pitch taken high. And whereas you saw the Reds being hyper aggressive last night, they are extra patient here today.
Yep. They look like they're on a mission.
And the mission objective is simple. Keep your season alive for Cincinnati. Yamamoto misses with ball 2, level count.
Terry Francona was asked today, he said, well, did you have any special message to your ball club either last night or this afternoon? He goes, no, we're all together. We understand what we have to do.
The 2-2 to Matt McLean in the 9th spot of the order. Cut on and missed, strike 3. Beat him with a sinker at 96. Bookending K's in a 1-2-3 second for Yamamoto. Keeps the Dodger deficit at 2. 1.5 innings complete.
LA's best sports star.
That's a good endorsement there.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Get ready, Dodger fans. Your Los Angeles Dodgers are back for October baseball.
The game's brightest star, ready for the game's biggest stage.
They're ready to run it back and defend their crown. Secure your spot at the ballpark and be part of the intensity of this year's postseason showdown. Feel the roar of the crowd, the thrill of clutch moments, and witness the world champs fight to keep the trophy where it belongs. Support your boys in blue. For tickets, visit Dodgers.com/postseason.
If you've been injured in an accident, Jacoby & Myers will go to bat for you and fight for the justice you deserve. With over 50 years of experience in the field and the trust of tens of thousands of clients, Jacoby & Myers has the winning record you want on your side. Jacoby & Myers handles every case with the same level of care, and your case matters at Jacoby & Myers, the official law firm of the Los Angeles Dodgers. For a free consultation, call 1-800-5-MILLION today. Jacoby & Myers, let the big league lawyers fight for you.
Keep the Major League winning going when you join the most generous Players Club in Southern California at Valley View Casino and Hotel. Join and receive over $200 in free instant offers to enjoy at San Diego's favorite casino. Plus, you will quickly discover that the more you use your Players Club card, the more rewards you earn, like complimentary casino dining at our award-winning restaurants, invitations to VIP events, free hotel stays, and more. Signing up for the Players Club is always quick, easy, and free. Visit valleyviewcasino.com.
Baseball's back and is gone. A home run. This is LA Dodgers Playoff Baseball on your home of the world champion LA Dodgers Audio Network.
A 70-degree Wednesday evening at Dodger Stadium. Light winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Getting set for the bottom of the second in Game 2 of the Wild Card Series. The Dodgers trail Cincinnati 2-0. Both of those runs for Yamamoto unearned. Those are Teoscar Hernandez's error in the top of the first. In the home half of the second, it'll be 5, 6, and 7 in the Dodger lineup. Muncy, Pages, and Kike Hernandez. First pitch coming from Zach Littell. Muncy watches a ball outside. Well, Max Muncy 0 for 4 with a walk and a run last night. He struck out 3 times. Just did not look comfortable at the plate either. On a 1-0, Muncy with a big swing and a big miss.
Yeah, and way out in front of that slider.
He is 2 for 5 with 2 home runs in his career against Littell. So perhaps seeing this right-hander can get Max locked in. The pitch. Tails low and outside, ball 2. Because the fact remains, as long as Will Smith is not playing and he's available to pinch hit, they need somebody like Muncy to step up. This is hit to right field. Coming in is Hayes, going toward the line, and he hauls in out number 1. So a better pass and swing for Muncy.
Much better swing and not the most graceful catch in right.
No. Was a little bit of an adventure for Hayes, but ultimately a line out and 1 gone in the second. Andy Pages was 0 for 5 in Game 1. He steps in tonight. 1 out, bases empty in the second. 2-0 Cincinnati. Strike 1 called for Littell at the top of the zone. Littell, pitching for the Reds, was acquired ahead of the deadline from Tampa Bay. Cincinnati's his 5th team in his 8-year career. 0-1 to Pages. Nearly hits him. A check swing, and it does hit him. So Pages is awarded first base.
Yeah, umpires looking into the first base Reds dugout to see if they want to review.
You get an extra challenge in the postseason. There will be no challenge from Terry Francona. There will be a loud roar welcoming Kike Hernandez to the plate. He represents the tying run still very early on in game number 2.
Steven, here's another dimension. If you're looking at Littell, we mentioned 36 home runs. He gave up 16 stolen bases in 21 attempts this year.
So keep an eye on Pages. He's staying for the first pitch. Hernandez chops it to the third base side. Gold Glover, Ke'Bryan Hayes comes in, makes the play, throws on the run to get Hernandez. And out number 2, Pages advances to second. Work hard and play hard in a new Tacoma. With an I-Force turbocharged engine, it's a truck built for the bold. So see your Toyota dealer today because they make it easy. It'll be up to Miguel Rojas to continue the second. Rojas was on the bench to start last night, came off of it, replacing Tommy Edman, went 1 for 1 with a base hit, a run scored, and was hit by a pitch. He takes a strike from Littell here tonight. So he ended the season on a 4-game hitting streak. Combine that with the pinch hit single last night. He's got a hit in each of his last 5. The 0-1. Rojas carves one to the right side. It slices into the net foul. Stewart ran after it, but ran out of room. Tommy Edman on the bench tonight. As Dave Roberts explained, it was more about that troublesome and bothersome right ankle. Edman did hit a homer last night off Hunter Green. 1 for 3 at the plate, but the Dodgers being careful with Edman. 2-0 Reds, 2 outs in the bottom of the second. An 0-2 to Rojas. It stays upstairs, and it's ball 1. Rojas, his last 32 games, a .306 hitter. He has been so reliable in multiple departments for this Dodger club. Littell's 1-2 pitch. That's hit hard to short right at De La Cruz, who had to contend with Pages running through the sight line. But a couple hard-hit balls from the Dodgers found Cincinnati Reds' gloves. Another runner stranded after 2 full innings. The Dodgers trail 2-0.
The home of the champs, the LA Dodgers.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Hi, I'm Kike Hernandez. Winning a world championship is incredible, but nothing beats being a dad to my 4-year-old daughter, Penelope. Making sure she has a strong, healthy start means being present, playing, and staying patient, even when it feels challenging. First 5 California is my go-to for tips and supporting her growth and well-being, so she can thrive no matter what challenges come her way. Learn more at first5california.com.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and out, it's designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
Life moves fast. It's fierce, persistent, determined. At City of Hope Cancer Center, we are too. Our groundbreaking research and discoveries have impacted millions of lives globally, moving science forward with the hope, passion, and speed every diagnosis deserves for a cancer-free future. City of Hope, pursuing cancer cures at the speed of life.
Vroom, vroom. From the Galpin Motors broadcast booth.
Streaming right to your mobile device.
LA Dodgers baseball continues on its official home.
Top of the third on tap at Dodger Stadium. Top of the order coming up for Cincinnati. The Reds lead the Dodgers 2-0 here in Game 2. This is the 4th and final game in the majors tonight in this wild card round, Mo. And all 3 teams that lost Game 1 so far won Game 2. The Guardians forced a decisive Game 3, as did the Padres and the Yankees. The Dodgers would like to avoid that fate. They'll have to come back in this one. First things first, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. His first pitch of the inning is a strike taken by Friedl. Another pitch off the plate, so there's some space toward the right-handed batter's box tonight. That has been consistently called. Max Muncy on the very edge of the grass at third base, guarding against the speedy Friedl. The pitch. Ground ball stopped on a backhand by Freddie Freeman, smothered on the dirt, and he steps on the bag all by himself. That's 3 unassisted for out number 1.
Well, October baseball, there's nothing like it. And live right here at Dodger Stadium, Game 3. The wild card series could be tomorrow if necessary, so don't get left out.
I don't want it.
Tickets, Dodgers.com/postseason.
Don't want it.
Oh, just in case.
Don't want it. 2-0 Cincinnati, 1 out, nobody on in the third. Another first pitch strike from Yamamoto. This one is Spencer Steer. Steer was hit by a pitch on the very first pitch thrown to him in the top of the first. Yamamoto deals and has strike 2. Paints a fastball perfectly on the outside corner at the bottom of the zone at 96. Steer's going to ask for time. Steer, a fellow LBC-born kid. Born in Long Beach, played his high school ball at Milliken. Now back at Dodger Stadium as a visitor. The 0-2 pitch. It hooks outside. A curve missed by a foot. Ball 1. Steer, a .238 hitter in the regular season. Waiting on a 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. That's hit foul on the right field side. Steer had 2 knocks last night, drove in a run. It was his first multi-hit game since the 19th of September. Yamamoto trying to put him away. Ground ball just fouled the third base bag. Muncy is playing relatively close to the line, but that would have been trouble. He's probably, what do you think, Mo? 12, 15 feet in.
Yep.
At the very back of the dirt. Count still 1-2 on Steer. Yamamoto steps back, twirls, and fires. Misses a hair downstairs. Fastball at 97, the four-seamer from Yamamoto. The next pitch from the right-hander will be his 50th of the night. It's strike three swinging. Blew it right by him. Down the pipe at 97 to get his fourth strikeout of the game.
Well, last night we saw Blake Snell really combined. We were ranting and raving about the changeup, but that changeup was also enhanced by the fastball being moved around the strike zone very well.
2 outs, nobody on. Strike one to Gavin Lux. Lux reached on a force, then came around to score on the Hernandez error. Checks up on a splitter low. Splitter at 94. It's a couple times tonight we've seen that splitter dialed up to 94 from Yamamoto. Lux is going to step out of the left-handed batter's box, call for time. He was able to catch up with Gavin today. He's in good spirits. He's gotten over the sadness of leaving Los Angeles, now embracing the opportunity with the Reds. On a 1-1, Lux sends a fly ball to the opposite field. It's going to slice toward Kike Hernandez. He makes the catch in shallow left, and that ends the inning. The Reds go down in order in the top of the third. Yamamoto giving the offense a chance to strike back. It's 2-0 Cincinnati.
When you want Dodgers, the only home is AM 570 LA Sports.
Life moves fast. It's fierce, persistent, determined. At City of Hope Cancer Center, we are too. Our groundbreaking research and discoveries have impacted millions of lives globally, moving science forward with the hope, passion, and speed every diagnosis deserves for a cancer-free future. City of Hope, pursuing cancer cures at the speed of life.
LA County has seen its share of devastation this year, testing the strength of our communities. I'm Dave Roberts, manager of LA's favorite ball club. In LA, we don't give up, we rebuild. And I love a strong comeback story. Our residents heard the call and stepped up in remarkable ways. We'll stand shoulder to shoulder to rebuild. And we're not finished. Water for LA is more than pipes and pumps. It's about protecting what we love, our homes, our health, and our environment. Learn more at waterforla.com.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and out, it's designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
This is LA Dodgers baseball.
The Dodgers have a chance to do something we haven't seen in decades.
Time to go back-to-back on your home of the LA Dodgers.
Rortvedt, Ohtani, and Betts due up for the Dodgers in the bottom of the third. They're chasing a pair of runs. Cincinnati leading 2-0 here in Game 2. And Zach Littell filling up the strike zone, Mo. 24 pitches, 18 strikes. That is what he's been known for in his last 2 years. Really, the only 2 years he's been a starting pitcher. He fills up the zone. That's also why he gives up so many home runs, because he lives in that strike zone. The Dodgers have yet to been able to attack him. A strike taken by Rortvedt, a fastball in the outside corner.
And how much has Littell changed since the Dodgers last saw him in postseason? That was in 2021. The National League Division Series when he was with San Francisco.
The 0-1 to Rortvedt is taken for strike two.
That was 2 games in 21, both out of the bullpen.
Hey, he's a totally different guy. This year, one of the more reliable starters in baseball. He pitched in both the AL and the NL. Was better with the Rays pre-deadline. An 0-2 pitch coming. Rortvedt slashes it the other way. That's a fair ball down the line. Picked up in the corner by Steer. Rortvedt on his horse for second. It's a leadoff double.
All right, there are moments in the games where you say, okay, You got to score. Well, this is that moment right here. And especially with the top of the batting order coming up.
How terrific has Ben Rortvedt been?
Well, besides the hitting, okay, the average is not, it's not a 300. But the job that he has done behind the plate and figuring out the pitching and working with him has been terrific.
Littell to Ohtani. Swung on and bounced to the right side. This will be out number 1 as McLean makes the throw. But it is a productive out. It gets Rortvedt over to third with 1 gone in the third inning.
Productive out, but was that a good pitch with a runner in scoring position? Not really.
He was up there being aggressive on the first pitch was Ohtani.
Well, here's a spot that Rortvedt, he'll be told to go on everything that's hit except hit back to the pitcher. So even on a ground ball, you can exchange it. If it's hit hard to first, it could be a challenge at home.
Strike 1 given to Mookie Betts. Betts 1 for 1 with a double. He was stranded on second in the first inning. He has Rortvedt on third. The Dodgers trail 2-0. The pitch. Betts will serve one into right center field. Rortvedt comes home to score. That cuts the Dodger deficit in half. An RBI single for Mookie Betts, who's now 2 for 2.
And I think for the psyche of a ball club, okay, now back on track, guys. You need that feel-good moment to say, hey, look, let's not strand somebody, because the Dodgers had been 0 for 4 already in the ball game before that base hit with runners in scoring position.